Hello, hello! Welcome back. Hope you are having a nice midweek. So today it finally looks like the Chinese markets have started to come back to their senses, and there has been incredible surge following the massive crash in China, with many stocks really, rising as far as 20 plus percent. And Alibaba right now is sitting at about 24% higher than yesterday, I believe. This is something that you could potentially expect because after all these Chinese companies have totally crashed to the ground for no real reason, if you ask me. It's mostly about some news of potential delistings and some tension between US and China. But overall, the companies are the same. And as I mentioned in previous videos, it may take some time and you may still see some losses. But in the long run, I just don't see how these companies will keep staying that low. So let's take a look at what's been happening right now in Hong Kong, and that will definitely be an effect actually on the US in the US markets in a few hours when they open up. And you will see here that as I have the tabs opened, Alibaba has actually gained 24% today in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So the US ADR, the Chinese ADRs, the depository shares that are listed in the US, will see some rise for sure, due to arbitrage, of course, at least. So the next thing, Tencent Holdings, another one that's up 23% right now, and JD.com, insane rise, 34.7%. So hopefully this will continue and we will get some of our money back in the short run. Although again, it doesn't really worry me too much because I know in a few years Alibaba and all these Chinese behemoths, really, Tencent is another company, JD is also another company that are doing very, very well. And I have talked about them in detail. And as we are seeing changes in pricing, we may actually end up making more videos in the future. But for now, you will see that the index has actually surged 7.4% in Wednesday afternoon trades. And Hang Seng Index 9.01 in afternoon trade. A lot of these companies have been doing better and better. After all these worries about potential delistings, and you will see here that it has been recently resurfaced after the Securities and Exchange Commission identified 5 US listed American ADRs really that are potentially not complying with the Foreign Companies Accountable Act, and there could actually be some delisting going on over there. Now, if we're talking about larger companies like Alibaba or Tencent or JD.com, for instance, as I mentioned in previous videos, this is almost impossible that you're going to be seeing a delisting there. And even if you do, the actual money, the actual free cash flow and the operations, the financial operations of these companies are way, way better than your typical mid-sized Chinese company. These are behemoths, and over the long run, they will be winners. I have no doubt about that. You just need to, to be cautious and actually be patient. That's very, very important. You have to buy when things are low and then be patient, because when you buy when things are low and you're a contrarian, prices can go lower and sometimes can go much lower, 30%, 40%. Doesn't matter though. As long as the whole thesis is the same, doesn't matter at all. It shouldn't matter. You should be forgetting about it completely. I know it's tough to do, but you gain that with experience. And this is one of the things that I'm trying to distill some confidence as well in my viewers here and subscribers of the channel. And another one that is very, very interesting right now is the Russian state is due to pay 117 million in interest in some bonds here. And Russia right now, because the article does mention a bit about Russia here, but Russia is actually a very, very interesting potential, a very interesting potential purchase for me. And I'm trying to find a way to actually purchase some of the Russian businesses that have gone completely astray, being down like 97 or 98% right now. It's crazy. While they're making tons of free cash flow as well. So there are some companies that are doing really, really well in Russia, and they have been completely bust. And this is where I would like to come in, and I may actually make some videos about it in the future. But the thing is, it's getting tough to actually buy the companies. I mean, my broker right now doesn't even allow me to buy Russian stock, and I don't understand. I mean, I get it. I mean, there is the whole sanctions thing, but I still should be able to buy. I mean, if I want to lose my money, that's my own thing, right? I do understand that there are some rules about that currently, but I would definitely like to get my hands on that on these companies, at least a few, just a little bit, maybe spend 5,000 or something of that sort on that. And it's not even a lottery ticket because they are doing well. So there are companies that are actually doing very, very well. And yeah, it may be something that is interesting to examine in the next videos that I'm gonna be making. But for this one, this is what I wanted to mention here. This is why I made this video, because we're having news about Alibaba and Chinese company, and it's it's positive news. So I wanted to let you know, because I know that a lot of people are actually looking into information about Alibaba and all these great Chinese companies that have completely been annihilated in the past few sessions. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you're feeling a little bit more confident. Again, don't be too restless if the stock keeps going down and it has some very negative days following today. It can happen, but again, in the long run, and this is what we are investing in the long run, these companies are very, very solid. And so, yeah, just stay the course, be patient. So thank you for watching this video. If you are new here, please subscribe and leave a like, because that really, really helps. And you can also be the first to get access to our exclusive tool that we are creating for the channel. And also you will be notified whenever a new video is coming up, because I do make a lot of videos and about news and all sorts of financial analysis about companies. And if you are interested in this, you may want to subscribe. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.